In the beginning, when Clara first came out, we were kind of a mess. Lots of behavioral stuff going on. Our son was hitting things, destroying things, and a lot of chaos in our family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of chaos going on.
Yeah, and I think it's first time for me as a dad coming in that we've had many, I don't know how many different people have come in from different organizations and agencies to try to help out. And to be honest with you, I've never had any really desire to be part of it because I didn't see any changes happen. I think they're qualified. I think they went to school for what they have done. Some of them our son identified with and could hang out with, but I didn't see any help in the behavioral part of it. So the proof is in the pudding. When Clara came on, she's probably the first person I've seen with the Center of Social Dynamics. Was the first time that I seen a change. That I would come home after work, because normally my wife is with our kid for primarily the sessions, but I would get there at the tail end of the meetings, and after, it was very short after, probably, I would say, in the beginning it was very difficult. You know, I just thought it was just going to be just like anybody else. It's going to be another agency, nothing's happening. But after about 2 months or so into it, I really started seeing some huge changes. And getting on board, I think, helped out. Not just being a dad who would come in there, oh, that's great. But actually seeing the advice, the instruction that Clara gave, it was so professional and helpful. And she's so good at what she does. That I remember telling my wife that she's so much different than everybody else. She's helped our family tremendously. So we're really thankful for the quality and the care and the resources that we're learning to help change our son's behaviors.
Because you don't realize how many things are you've allowed your child to do and allowed him to behave or respond, and we respond to him. You just allow, because there's just so much, and over time we've been able to take each thing, each behavior, and really correct it or help Andrew or help us. And so from when we started until now, there's so much. It's, I don't know, it's like an onion, each layer, and I feel like now we're getting down to the core. We've done so much work on every single layer, and now we're getting to the meat of what's really happening, the root of it. And so a huge change. I think our confidence as parents has definitely gone up, which has helped even in our marriage. You know, the confidence we have. To know how to respond to a behavior that's going to not just discipline him, but it's going to change him. You know, he's growing up. He's in middle school. We want to adopt her. We want her to come stay and live with us. So she's like part of the family. She really is. Yeah, that's her investment, and that's, you know, that's what she's put herself out there.
Clara, she pointed these things out. This stuff has been happening all along. This is not new behavior, but you just allowed it and you were not aware of it. And as she began to explain what they're doing and how they're doing it, we were able to open our eyes and actually be able to see that. And I have learned so much from Clara, and it's really, as a husband actually, it's helped our marriage greatly, because a lot of times we've kind of taken it out on each other. Since we have, and ever since that Clara's been part of our family's life, it's changed our life. It's changed our marriage. We understand that we are not the enemy of each other, that we love each other and we're here to support each other, and that we're together going to get through these difficult times. And because we have, it's really changed us in other ways too. So I'm very thankful for Clara. And helping in other ways other than our kids. It's helping us as a couple being married together. So I'm very thankful. So I would encourage any family out there who is thinking that they're not having any hope, they don't know how it's going to work out. Give it a shot. Give the resources a try. Let this agency come in and help you in any way that they can. That way you can better yourselves, and by doing that you will expose the truth and you will be just like everybody else. You're not normal. You have a kid with special needs. You have a kid with behavioral problems. Okay. So you deal with that. It's not a big deal, but there is hope So just don't buy into the lie and isolate yourself and think that there's not, because we have found that there is plenty of hope. And with this agency, we begin to make great strides in changing and becoming better parents, and our kids getting under control, and we're much happier because of it.
Mm-hmm.
It may not be, a pro baseball player,
No.
but it may be behind the scenes doing stats where he's good at numbers. And, we don't know. I think we just are here to find out what his passion is. And he does. I mean, he's in special day class at school, and so he knows that. He knows of his diagnosis, and we talk about that. We're pretty open with him so that he knows it, even though, we definitely say, but don't let that stop you. Don't let, that hold you back. You can still do the things that you want to do. So we acknowledge what's really happening, but we also give him the courage, this and that. So I think his confidence is definitely, and that's what we hope for. We want him to be happy. We want him to feel confident. We want him to feel, whatever he wants to do, he can do. So with Clara, she's made that happen. So
yeah, we want Clara to stay with us. That way she can just move in. We'll just get an extra room for her.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah.
So.